Yo, what is up, Robot Vice family, Viceroys, Robot Vices? I don't know. I don't know what to call you guys, and we don't really have a name. Anyways, this is going to be my first video in over a month, and I'm going to be bringing you a Witch Doctor mid gameplay. This was a game from about 2 nights ago. I'm going to turn down the audio a little bit. Um, But anyway, so I'm playing some Witch Doctor Mid. Obviously, if you know me, I've been playing Witch Doctor Mid for a long time. I enjoy it. I pick it sometimes whenever the support role gets taken from me and I am forced to go off lane or mid. I typically will pick some really ridiculous heroes. I play the Phoenix mid quite a bit. I play a lot of I play some Shadow Shaman mid, things like that. But anyways, this was a good game, so I wanted to show it to you guys here. So, since I decided to ward, I will explain this ward actually. This is some higher level stuff. So, this ward right here is really good. Probably the most common ward for Radiant mid laners to place. You would think most laners would put their ward here. Um, okay, so anyways, I wish I could see though. For some reason I can't see this. I had to hit play. Yeah, anyways. They have a ward here. SF or OD put his ward here. Anyways, Radiant puts it here because if you're a ranged hero or a melee hero, obviously advantageous to range heroes because you can actually stack this camp by attacking over from here and pulling it around like so. And that gives you that advantage. It gives you vision of the bottom rune. And yeah, it's just a fantastic ward overall. And it also keeps an eye on the rotations from bottom. So great ward, but if you are a support player in the 6K bracket, I would say, and you're playing against a ranged Radiant mid laner, I would say 90% of the time they're gonna have their ward here. Okay, so just so you know. So let's move on with this gameplay now. I'm sorry that took so long. I don't know. Anyways, this got really saucy down here. We could have easily gotten a kill, but it was a big yikes. Uh, if we saw how that went down, I got pretty tilted. Let's check this out. This is what happened here. I probably could have just coconutted right here. I don't even know if we would have gotten the kill. But our Treant's like coming from a weird angle. He got his Q, and I ended up taking Maledict. It's a big disaster. Mega yikes. We end up getting 2 bounty runes though, and they end up getting first blood anyway. Andy hits the hook. Sorry, my my throat's a little raspy. We gotta fix that. I got some water here. So I end up just TPing to mid. Um, so I'm already down a TP score, which is unfortunate. So here we go. I just popped Maledict right away onto the OD. Just a little bit of harass. It's not that great, honestly, but it's probably my best tool. I could take Coconut to try and help secure range creeps, but he messes up there, and he gets my range creep denied, but I end up denying his range creep. So, the funny thing is I never really win the mid lane, okay? I do like sometimes, but my cat's doing bad stuff. Anyways, I do sometimes, but like most of the time, I'm just like, I'm a playmaker. That's the kind of play style I have. I don't win CS battles and stuff usually. Sometimes I do, but I just like to make plays, and usually I make up for my lack of laning in the mid game. That's normally how I win. That's like kind of my style, I guess, to say. Anyways, I'm just making up excuses for some reason I'm gonna lose. I probably get out CS'd by this guy or something. So I throw a coconut down here to secure a range creep, but it ends up not going too well. He ends up just going for this deny, but we end up getting a few more clicks, so we're gonna force a salve out, which not too shabby. But level 1 and 2, you're pretty weak. I'd say level 3 is your first big spike on this hero, is the level 2 Maledict. It just does a lot more damage, and yeah. And you actually have kill potential if you get a +1. So you're actually going to watch some really funny shit. I fucked up 2 ganks. This Pudge made 2 really nice plays, and I fucked him up. Just wait. It's a big yikes. So anyways, I have 5 CS at 2 minutes. Not great. So you see I bought a bunch more regen, and yeah, I bought another set of tangos and 2 mangoes. So I'm kind of just preparing because I need to get this kill. That's kind of the big play. So watch this go down. Pudge is here, smoked, hits a fantastic hook, and I should have walked. I made a mistake here. Okay, you're gonna think, well, how could he possibly mess this up? And you're gonna see how. It's because right here I should have walked to the high ground and then coconutted or something. Because he obviously has to astral the Pudge because he has rot. So I should have been up on this high ground ready to chase. And I probably should have mangoed and maledicted right there. I used my coconut first, which was a big mistake. Okay, I should have mangoed and maledicted right away. Because now I miss my attack uphill, of course. And he pops his fairy fire and TPs away. And that's definitely my fault. I told him in the game, I was like, I even said sorry. Like, I know it's my fault. I should have walked to the high ground there. But anyways, either way, we forced him to TP home. And this is our chance to climb back up in the net worth, get back into the game. Find an illusion rune here. I just throw down the coconut for fun. Just drop it down, let her rip. Smoke them if you got them. What all the expressions I would say. So we throw down another coconut here. He ends up getting the deny, unfortunate, and salves up again. I fly out my second Null Talisman, a salve, and I'm saving up for a mango. They ended up just like tri-laning bottom, which ended up working out really well because Centaur still got, I guess Centaur got fucked really hard. Never mind. It didn't really work out that well, but Legion's screwed over, so whatever. The Pudge was actually really good. One of the best Pudges I've played with in a while. So we end up chasing. I don't even know if this was worth it for me, but I end up walking all the way over here. And I don't even get the kill. The rune's bottom, Necro, or OD ends up getting it. I don't know why I can't say the correct hero. So I get a ward and sentry, obviously. I like to fly out my own sentries for mid most of the time. I already have one here thanks to Pudge, but... So we are level 6 now, so there is kill potential here. He hits another great hook, and he just immediately astrals me. So that's probably my bad again, and I think he just walks away here. So let's rethink this, shall we? How could we prevent this from happening? So let's think about this. I could pre-cast Coconut on him as he's midair and maybe hit him before he gets the astral off. I could stand at a distance and just Death Ward him. I don't have enough mana for Death Ward and Maledict, but I could maybe Maledict him immediately right here, and then in 1 mana, I have enough for Death Ward. So as he astrals, I could just Death Ward as he runs away. So probably needed to astral right there. Alright, probably just needed to be quicker and Maledict or Coconut. I don't fucking know. Anyways, we fucked that up too, so he gets away. Big yikes. But, oh, I think he fucks up maybe. Nope, he's fine. Okay. GG. But it's a real sauce fest. And I also saw CM basically place this ward here when she came here to when we killed her with Pudge, and I forgot to deward it, and I put the sentry just out of range, and it's up here further, so I ended up getting another sentry. I throw a coconut out here, and I just let her rip, get a nice cask bounce. All it takes, folks, okay? All it takes is that one extra coconut bounce, and it gets the job done. So boom, perfect coconut here. Forces the only other target is going to be OD here for the coconut, and we hit it. And that level 1 death ward will shred just about anybody at 8 minutes in the game. He forces the ult, eyes even salve up. So now he's got no ult, and the Doc is here to play. So this game, I think I typically go phase boots. I like to get magic wand. I hope I get one. Yep, I do. Nice. Yeah, so I usually get 2 nulls, a magic wand into phase boots, and then it's typically a shadow blade is my next item into either like a Dagon 5, or sometimes I'll mix it up like in this game. You'll see what I go. Because in this game, I'm playing as one of our primary egg hitters, because we don't have very good Phoenix egg hitters or supernova hitters, attackers, supernova hit counters. I don't know what you'd consider us in that case. But anyways, so that's kind of what I'm thinking with this build. I get some royal jelly. And yeah, it's early in the morning right now, 8 o'clock. I've been up since about 6. I thought, before I turned the stream on this morning, why don't I record a video? So we end up getting the OD, I think. So let's take this back a minute. What just happened here? What in the world? So he's basically gonna die here. So he's dead, and then CM runs back over here. So yeah, I end up getting the kill. Nice. And of course, I got my silver tier now in Witch Doctor, so that make a big miss. CM goes for this deny on the DD rune, and I just nut up here, but I see the Timbersaw TP, so I say no thanks, and I get out. And I think I end up just TPing back to base here after I clear a camp or two, maybe. Yep, end up TPing back. Got my phase boots now. And yeah, we're not really farmed, but we're up there, We're in the top 5. But you just wait. This is just the beginning. So the next big timing for Witch Doctor, besides his level 6, 7, I would consider level 6 and 7 and 9 also like a good timing, because you get your max cask, max maledict, which I would consider another like power spike with this hero. But then the next one is the level 10, which is the 75 damage talent, which is the big reason why I play this hero mid. And we're really high level. We're about to be level 10, 11 minutes. And now we just have 187 damage. Still missed the card CS somehow. I'm pinging out this Timbersaw. I'm like, guys, we can kill this Timbersaw. Like, my Maledict owns him, and Deathward's even pretty strong against him right now. So look at this tower just get chunked. You can see I'm constantly checking the top, seeing when I want to rotate up here. You see I give up when they glyph, and I start rotating top. See a Timbersaw TP, I throw out a cask, I just finish off the CM, and then I decide that it's not worth trying to kill the Timber, because I'm just going to end up feeding somehow too, and I end up just walking away. I see that we're going to bait him a bit here. He keeps chasing the Pudge, so I wait for the Dismember, then I throw down the Death Ward with the Maledict, and he misses the Timber Chain. You can see they really wanted to initiate on me here, but you can see what I did. I played around the Fog and Roshan. You can see they wanted to run at me here because I am like the mid laner, and I'm very susceptible to ganks, obviously, because I'm Witch Doctor, right? So they're running straight at me, but I use the Roche Pit to my advantage because it provides the Fog of War. So now we've kind of like turned this gank around, I guess, essentially. Like they had the jump on us, and now we have the jump. And then we stampede out perfectly. They have no supernova right now. But yeah, it was a good play by the Centaur. And by the tree. So anyways, they just start like, for some reason, they just like 5-man mid right here. They just like really want this mid tower. They just like start barreling down at it. And I've got level 2 Death Ward, which I'm just like very, very strong right now with it, I think. So they're just like diving us. I don't know what's happening here. Riki's farming. We're kind of just stalling. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. Centaur, I think, just feeds. No. Okay, no, yeah. So we end up dodging out the egg, and we take out, I keep letting the Death Ward go, because I figured the Timber couldn't burst me. But they end up, oh, see how this goes. Nice, this looks like a potentially nice coconut. Oh yeah, oh my god, nice coconut. Get the double maledict off, take out the CM, and think about killing the OD, but with this Timber Saw just slaying our entire team, it's not great. Bounty runes are coming up now, but my main priority is keeping this mid tower alive. And I would have probably gone Spirit Vessel this game, but I'd already saw my Pudge is just rushing it. Like, he already almost has it. He was really farmed. And his Timber is just slapping our mid tower. I just throw a Maledict on him, just kind of scare him away. I didn't really have a plan of killing him or anything. This was like a master tier Phoenix, and he was like not very good at Phoenix. I don't know. I wasn't impressed. But anyways, you can see, like, once you get level 10 on this hero, you actually farm very quickly, because you have like 200 damage a click, and plus this coconut is really, really good versus creeps because it stuns them for 5 seconds, but it bounces 8 times in between the creeps, and it does 150 damage per bounce. So you can see it has a relatively low cooldown, 14 seconds. So you can actually use this as a farming tool. So people say that, you know, it doesn't have much flash farm or anything, but this hero does. So this guy just runs in here and eggs, and we just walk away. And Pudge tries a hook. And they're still just mid. We get a hook onto the Phoenix. I just let the ward go down because I was slowed by the fire spirits. And they duel me here again. I wonder if they kill me. Oh, they really want me. So I decide I just don't have anything to help here. I do have Shadow Blade now. So I take like weird pathing there. I don't know what that was. So I have Shadow Blade now, and I'm telling my team, hey, I can TP there. I have Shadow Blade. Get the Shadow Blade hit. Get a nice coconut into the Maledict. Take out the Timber Saw. And I'm like, I'm manning up here. Like, it's only 3 of them left. I hit like a truck. Look at the CM. Look how much damage this one hit does to CM. Look at this attack. Oh. With Dragon Scale, too? This is hype. So, next talent, they used to have 120 gold per minute was the level 15 talent instead of this 100 Maledict AoE. I definitely always take the 100 Maledict AoE. It's actually really nice, and it allows you to get, you know, these 3-4-man Maledicts in some cases, which is pretty nice. I find the Grove Bow, and I end up taking that. So I think it combos well with my Shadow Blade, and obviously the magic damage with Maledict. But anyways, so that'd be the next talent I take. The alternate option is the +2 cask bounces. And I just don't think that's good enough. It's not nearly as good as the 100 Maledict AoE. So you see how fast take out the CM here. Centaur just comes in and fucking steals it. Nice guy. So we take the outpost, and the tree makes a call to try to defend bottom outpost, but then our other teammates don't have their teleports up, so we actually can't take it. So we're kind of floating around here, trying to see if we can get a kill. Catch them on the back foot, maybe. So we see this Phoenix here. I get the stun off, and just into the tree ult, he dies. And I'm just godlike. I'm 9-0. I'm going straight for a Silver Edge this game, just for the Timber Saw. In retrospect, I think this was an incorrect choice. Silver Edge is really not great versus Timber Saw at all, because most of the time when you're fighting a Timber Saw, he's going to have these reactive armor stacks already on him, and it doesn't remove them, it just stops him from getting any more. And, like, if you know what I mean. So it cancels the passive, but it doesn't remove the armor that's already there. So here we go. We have the outpost here. Scout out the... I just said I want to focus this Timber Saw. And we end up getting him because he is the top net worth hero. Not anymore, though. And your boy Doc's taking over the slot. Yeah, just rushing a Silver Edge. Give me good stats. We end up catching the Phoenix again. He gets the egg off, and we just start clicking it. I make sure I get to the high ground so they can't stun me. And you can see my positioning. I'm holding the high ground here. I'm being very careful. Throw a cask in here. It's not looking like a great fight at all. And now I have a Silver Edge. I fly out 2 Clarities, 2 Mangoes, and another TP. Swap out my Nulls. Probably should swap out the Silver Edge instead of the Nulls. I don't know what I'm thinking. But anyways, I'm like, alright, I got a Silver Edge. You can see, though, he still has 32 armor. Bonus armor. But with Spirit Vessel and Silver Edge, I guess, I don't know. We have enough to bring him down. So we bring down the Timber Saw, and I'm like, we should just go Roche. That was my call. It's the Roche next. And I told Riki to take the Aegis. I think my hero is not necessarily... I think maybe in this game, the Aegis would probably not be too bad on me because I am going to be hitting buildings and stuff. But I felt like Riki was the true carry, and I felt more comfortable with him having the Aegis because I was already 10-0, and he's 4-3. I guess that's probably a better reason to take the Aegis, right? So I don't feed away my streak. So another in retrospect kind of thing. So we're kind of dancing back and forth here. They're kind of holding this high ground, and we're below trying to push this tier 2 mid. Go for a hook. Off the mark. Legion duels illusion here. We baited that. Riki baited it, and we ended up finding the Timber. So I just let the Death Ward go, but I need the level 20 talent. But I would probably take the Maledict ticked. But the 125 Death Ward attack range is pretty nice. He's got pretty interesting talents. I'm not a huge fan of his 20 and 25 talents. I think they could probably be a little better, but I don't know. With Ags and the 2 Death Ward talents, you can actually output a lot of damage if you were to go Ags. And I sometimes do go Ags in certain games, maybe against like a Meepo or a PL or something. Yeah. And just any games where they don't have a lot of like, or the Death Ward's good, I guess. But most games I'll go this Maledict build, where I'll typically go like a Shadow Blade into a Dagon, or Shadow Blade into whatever a team needs. In this game I go Silver Edge, and then I go into, I believe I go Lincoln's next. Just whatever is good for my game, right? To stay alive and output damage. So anyways, we have the Aegis now, and I think I end up finding the Mindbreaker. Interesting. So, taking down bottom tier 2 now. Find the Enchanted Quiver. I watch a lot of players, and not a lot of players like the Enchanted Quiver. I love it. I take it on Tuskar. I take it on Earth Spirit. I mean, I love this item. It's just 300 bonus damage. It's like having another spell, but it's just your auto attack every 6 seconds. I don't know why people don't like this, but it just gives you like that extra burst potential on a lot of these supports. I really like it, even on melee heroes. Just the I don't know. I think it's a really underrated item. So they end up committing quite a bit for our Treant top. We're up 15k now. It's looking pretty easy, but we're chilling. Riki gets caught here, but he ends up getting out. And I think we end up catching the CM here. I just click him once there. He's already so squishy, my god. So they end up killing Pudge here and getting back on their base. And they're kind of just turtling at this point, which they kind of have to be. So we're kind of just chilling and waiting, farming the whole map. So I have my Lincolns now, and I think I go for, Bloodthorn next. So a fight breaks out here. They end up committing the Supernova, and we stampede away, which is nice. They catch Riki. I get a coconut off, and we hook him out. I drop the Death Ward, but it ends up being dog shit. And the fight ends up just being horrendous, because they have a newly revealed BKB on OD. And they have a gem now on Timber with Crimson and Kaya Sage. So we actually end up throwing. Right now I just push out Bid because I see a little opportunity to do so. Doing so will give my team, obviously, stall them from pushing for a little bit longer. Because obviously the wave's in, blah, blah, blah. But anyways, yeah, so not looking great. So I find this DD here, I just end up taking it. They end up smoke ganking me. He just drops down the egg again, and Pudge eats me. He's got Ags now on Pudge, so he puts me inside him. And he just spits me out. Very cool. They really like the concept of people eating other people, don't they? They have Lifestealer can eat somebody with Ags, Pudge can eat somebody with Ags, and now Snapfire can even eat somebody, but he has to spit him out right away. So we end up just taking Roche because we know they have no Supernova, and we see them bottom. Or else, I mean, I don't know, maybe we didn't see them bottom, but they just have 2 wards right here, and they didn't fight us. Interesting. Anyways, we end up getting the Aegis. I have Cheese now. And we're going to try to defend bottom. And here we go. Let's see how this goes. So we immediately walk into the Timber, and he has Gem, so this is a problem. I get a nice double Maledict off into the Death Ward. And it's kind of melting down the Timber right now with the Pudge. And the Legion's also burning. How's he doing? He's fine. OD ult, pops the ult. Oh, he almost dies. Anyways, I'm just clicking away. Another Maledict down. I have the cheese, and I'm thinking about passing it to somebody. And we take him out. Like I said, this Pudge played really well, I think. Anyways, I'm sprinting out of my CCM here. So I'm silver edging in to find him. We get a nice click. We just click him down a couple times. And I look for the Phoenix now. I think CM dies. Yeah, CM's dead. And now Phoenix is dead as well. And I'm just 13-0 and 14. Like I said, I don't know what the Phoenix is doing in this game. He was really bad. But shit's going well. So we're trying to take this Rax, but we just end up not being able to. Just didn't seem great to push in as they were respawning. We ended up getting their gem as well. And now we're level 25. I think I take the Death Ward damage. Yep. So now it does 260. That is a lot. I think the Ag should give him more damage too. So the Phoenix DCs, reconnects. Now we're back. And they're just literally AFK in their base. So we're just farming the whole map, building our advantage like good Dota players. I buy out the Orchid. And then we're going to finish up this blue Darn. Another nice hook from Timber. Get an Orchid off, and Dunzo. Dunzo. Get another hook. Legion duels. They use both their BKBs and Supernova for some reason. Throw out the coconut on the creeps. And Legion ends up blinking out, but he gets caught still. And I'm just following up on my boy Pudge here. Yikes. So now we're taking a Rax. Timber's dead for 20 more seconds, and the game's easy. And they're shook. They don't know what hit them. We just have there's just a 14-0 and 15 Witch Doctor with 260 CS. They have no idea what hit them. That's just how it goes, you know? Doc always wins. Top net worth. No big deal. I just enjoy memeing, you know? I just enjoy the memes. This OD's really running for me. I hit the cheese. We're back in there with the Bloodthorn. And now I think we just end up finishing it.
Not bad at all.
And yeah, the Doc always wins. The Treant Protector knows it. And we end up getting the W. So I don't know. I don't know if you guys like this kind of thing. But I play a lot of strange heroes. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching, you know, some Witch Doctor mid. And let me know if you guys would like to see more of this kind of stuff. When I play mid lane, I pick some weird shit. And I just played a Phoenix mid game. Then on my other account, I played some Shaman mid. I played some really fun stuff. So let me know if you guys want to see that. And yeah, right now we have 3 accounts. One is 7,150 MMR. One is 7,000 MMR exactly. And this one is 6980. So we're 1 win away from having all 3 of our accounts 7K for the first time, which is a pretty cool thing because I've been trying to do that for a while. So the trifecta will be complete, and then we can get them to 8K. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully I will see you guys soon, and it won't be another month before I upload. So enjoy, or hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.